Previously on Career Rewind.
But yeah, I'm starting with Shane Falco. Basically because he's a made-up person and I can kind of do whatever I want with him. And here. Oh my freaking God, you have got to be kidding me. The one time you throw an interception, you haven't thrown an interception all game and we start watching and that's what happens? You have got to be kidding me. Oh my freaking God, are you serious right now? Are you serious? Wonderful. I'm so glad we lost another big freaking game. I'm so happy about that. Alright guys, welcome back to episode 2 of the Career Rewind with Shane Falco. Yeah. First season did not go well. Very, disappointing. I don't know what the heck happened, what was going on, or what, but, yeah, it was a crappy season, and I'm gonna hope to forget it. Oh, okay. Johnny didn't leave, so Johnny's coming back, looking to go for a second Heisman there. But Braxton Miller's still in the hunt. This is his senior year. Maybe he can do something. Let's hope so, because I am tired of having a crappy year. We got Jeff Driscoll, which who knows if that will hold up. I doubt it, but you never know. Got Todd Gurley here. Anybody remember that guy? Because he's disappeared out of the league. I don't even know what team he's on. I think last time I saw he was with, who was it? I think he was with the Falcons. I think he still might be with the Falcons. I don't know. He kind of just blimped off the freaking face of the earth after he left the Rams and got hurt. And then we got Everett Goldson. That one surprises me. I don't know what he'll do, but kind of curious. I mean, his touchdown to interception ratio wasn't great, but you know, who knows what this year will hold. Looks like we're number 2 again, which is surprising. I'm not sure why we're number 2 considering we blew our last 2 games, but we are number 2. I have no idea who won the national title game. I didn't even bother to look. But, yeah. Notre Dame, freaking our enemy, Nebraska's up there. USC, Alabama. Alabama should be good since they got Deshaun Watson now on their damn team. Freaking ridiculous. I have no idea, honestly, where people went. I don't even know how I would even look to see where they are. Maybe I can do it here. I'd hate to go through all the freaking teams, but let's see if we can find ourselves some players. Yeah, Deshaun Watson's there. He's an 87 now. I don't know what the frick happened. I believe, yeah, Bowling Green had a guy, which was Will Greer, which he's going to be starting. Florida get anybody? It doesn't look like it. LSU. I guess LSU didn't get what's his face? Mason Rudolph. Memphis, I believe. Yeah, got Patty Holmes and they got Paxton Lynch there, who's a freshman. Okay. I don't know. I'm confused. I'm confused. But yeah, that's where Patty Holmes is. I have no idea where to even look for Mason Rudolph. I have no idea where to even look. I'm not going to bother anymore. Deshaun Kaiser's there. So I guess their overalls do stay the same. I don't know why their overalls changed while we were in recruiting, but yeah, apparently they did. But anyway, we've done enough wasting time here. Show you the recruits for this year, since I did it last year. This is the Joe Burrow. So some of these are going to... this one, I'm not going to lie, I screwed up on the ratings. I put them all as 87s. Mainly just because I just wasn't sure why it was giving me 84 and 83s and stuff. So apparently the ratings just doesn't matter when you do it. But yeah, I don't want Joe Burrow. I'm sorry. I know he's supposed to be with Ohio State, but I just don't want him. But we got Josh Rosen, who's number 1. Daniel Jones, who's number 2. With the 2 biggest busts are 1 and 2 there. We got Joe Burrow, as you guys all saw. Drew Lock. Wow, actually might go to Missouri. That might be crazy. Sam Darnold, who might actually go to USC, which would be crazy. Then we got Kyler Murray, Jesus. Can't talk much, who might go to Texas A&M, where he actually went first before he transferred. Then we got Lamar Jackson, who might go one of those teams. That would be kind of weird. I believe that was the last one. And then Josh Allen. I put him as a sophomore. It didn't really say where he was, but I know he did spend 1 year at a JUCO college. So I just put him as a sophomore for this one. I went through it. I think I went through like 140 different names on the recruiting thing. I wasn't going to keep looking. I'm sure he might have been on there, but I just didn't want to keep looking. It already took me long enough to just make the people as it is. But yeah, I think Josh Allen is the last one there. So I'm sorry I couldn't find where all the other guys went. I think we found a majority. I think Mason Rudolph was the only guy who we couldn't find. So, whatever. But hopefully, this year will be better. The team looks a lot better. I'm hoping they play a lot better, because last year was a freaking joke. But we'll see how the season goes. Hoping for the best. But let's hope it doesn't go as bad as it did last year. So, I'll see you at the end of the season. Okay, so as you can see, we finished undefeated again. Also, I wanted to say... I'm recording this the same day I did the other episode. I don't know if I'll get the other ones also the same day, but I'm only saying this to let you guys know because I'm watching a thing that is reporting that Tom Brady isn't retiring. Now, I don't know because this will be a week after I post the first one. I don't know if that's actually true or if he just come out and said that he is retiring. But as far as I know, after recording this, I've heard that the reports of him retiring were not real news and fake, and he never said that he was actually retiring. So, I would love that if that was true, because I think he had a great season. MVP-like numbers. Should he get the MVP? I don't know, but he definitely had some MVP numbers. I'd hate to see him leave, maybe win me one more Super Bowl for my team. That'd be great. But yeah, I just wanted to get that out of the way, just because I saw reports that everything that came out saying that he was retiring, that it's possibly not true, and that he may be coming back. So who knows, really, at this point. But anyway, let's get back to the video. As you can see, we're number 1. I didn't even notice this till now. I only saw the 12-0 record. We're number 1, and if we can beat Michigan State, we're going to the freaking national title. We need to do that this year. This is the year. Not saying that Falco can't lead us there, but yeah, we need to get there. I definitely want to win a national title here. I would love to win a national title at least before we do anything here. So yeah, we'll see what happens. Michigan State, as you guys saw, was 9-3. I'm hoping we can do something here, but yeah, we'll find out. I'll see what happens at the end of the game, and hopefully it'll go better than last year's game did. Alright, so kind of nervous considering how well our Big Ten game went last season. Yeah, I'm praying. I mean, obviously this doesn't mean nothing because, you know, we had way better numbers than USC did, and USC ended up crushing us, so I don't really care what these say, what these rankings say. They don't mean jack to me. We clearly we just need to figure it out. We need to figure it out this year. I want a Big Ten title. I want to get to the national title. Those are the goals that we need this year. So let's hope for the best and that we don't choke it this year. Because that would be really, really disappointing if we did decide to choke it this year. So, fingers crossed, and I'll see you at the end of the game, hoping we're holding the title. Okay, so I'm not really sure what the freak just happened. I hit the B button to stop it, to cancel it, and for some reason it just did not want to work. But as you can tell, we ended up being Big Ten champions. We did win. Sorry that I couldn't get it to stop. I don't know what the heck the issue was. It just was not working. I hit it like 3 or 4 times to stop it. But yeah, as you can see, we won. We kind of killed them. I was a little worried though because there was a point where we were up, I think, what was it? I think it was like 34-6 or something like that. And then they just kept coming back. They got closer and closer, and then it was a 14-point lead, and just really terrified there that we were going to blow the game. But we ended up stopping them. They ended up getting to 34, but we were able to stop them after that. They could hardly do anything once that happened. I think that was, I forget what it was, but once they scored the 34, they were just done after that. They barely got past the 50, it looked like. But yeah, so we did win. So now we're going to the title game now. Now that we're number 1, 13-0, don't know who we're playing. I haven't even looked at anything yet, so we'll find out. But I'll go to the awards, see who wins everything, and we'll go from there and see what. So as you can see, Johnny Manziel won his 2nd freaking Heisman, and Braxton finished in 2nd, so we came close. Heck, even Jared Goff got somehow in there, which was crazy. But yeah, we didn't win the Heisman, but we won the Lombardi Award, so that's good. I think that's Best Offensive Lineman, I believe it is. And yeah, that was it. Not as great of a year, award-wise anyway. What? TCU. TCU is the team that's number 1. What the hell? Or is number 2? What? I'm confused. I'm just confused. Where is Alabama at? Like, seriously. Again, another 8-4 season? What is going on at Alabama? At least they won their first 2 games this time. Lost to Tennessee at 5-7. Lost to Auburn. I mean, what the heck? Maybe you guys should have let Sean Watson play. Maybe him and Amari could have done something, you know? Wow, another bad season for them. Colorado State? It's 24th? Marshall? I mean, what? Yeah. Apparently, that's what happened. I don't really know what to make out of that. Yeah, I'm just flabbergasted by that. I really have no idea, if I'm gonna be honest. No idea at all. I'll see you at the end of the game. I gotta collect my thoughts. Alabama choking that bad? Yeah, I really gotta collect my thoughts before we go any further than that. Yeah, I'm still blown away that Alabama is as crappy as they are. It's just nuts. And then the fact that TCU is even number 2. I mean, okay, apparently when you mess with the rosters like that, apparently this is what happens. I mean, who would have thought? But hey, I'll take it. We're number 2. I'll take that. Or we're number 1. We're in the national title. I don't really care. So if Alabama ain't there and we ain't got to worry about them, I'm fine with that. If we can get an easy win, I'll 100% be okay with that. But yeah, screw you, Alabama. Apparently you're not helping any team winning this year. So that's totally fine with me. I'm happy with taking on TCU. Hopefully they're not as good as we think they are. I mean, we already got 1 win, so maybe this is our season. Maybe this is the season where we make a difference here. So I'll be cool with that. Let's hope for the best, and yeah, let's see if we're going to be national champions at all this year. All right, so as you can see, we are up. This game has been nuts since the beginning. It has been back and forth. I think maybe the first 3 possessions was the only time this game was not close. I think we were up 14-0, but then once they scored, it has been back and forth. I have been stressing on this game. Look at Big Zeke. Oh, what? Zeke didn't pick up that first down? Get the heck out of here. But yeah, this game has been nuts. It has been back and forth. We'd score a touchdown, they'd come back. We'd score a touchdown, they'd come back. We'd be up by 2, they'd come back with 2 more of their own. I don't think it ever... I think it got tied once at 42-42. I think that was the only time it got tied up. And then all of a sudden we just kind of broke out the tie game and just blew up. I mean, we scored, they scored, then we scored, then we scored. And as you can see, we are up. And we're going to be national champions right now. I don't know what... it looked like at the beginning of the game, stuff was going nuts. And the end of the game, stuff was going nuts for us. But, yeah, this entire game was just back and forth type of thing. It was just... this is the first time I've seen a back and forth game in a while. But we are finally going to be national champions. After that crappy way to end last season, I am so happy for this season. I am just so thrilled. I am so happy we are national champions, and it sucks that this is what we get for a celebration. Like, we don't even get to watch ourselves, like, have a trophy presentation. I'd say that's the only bad thing I hate about this game. I like everything else about this game. I love the recruiting. I love that you can create people for recruiting. I enjoy all of this. Like, look at it. They didn't even score in the 4th quarter. I mean, that's how freaking dominant we were. But I'd say the only thing I really hate about this game is that there's, like, no trophy presentation. I think all the other ones do something at least. But, hey, how can you complain when you're national champions? I mean, you can't. You really can't. I mean, we're national champions. I'm happy with that. Not going to complain. Since I haven't checked them in a while, let's see what prospects, see who's gone where, or if anyone, what's doing what. Daniel Jones is going to Georgia. I don't know why we're going after Joe Burrow. I know he's supposed to be on our team and stuff, but I don't want him on our team mainly because we got Falco. We don't need him. Drew Lock is still going to Missouri, so okay. Sam Darnold's going to Stanford, not USC. Okay. Kyler Murray might be going to Oklahoma, which that's where he went. That's where he ended up finishing his career. Texas A&M is where he started. Oklahoma is where he ended. So, I mean, history might repeat. Lamar Jackson might be going to Florida. Florida or Middle Tennessee? Not sure why Middle Tennessee is in there, but okay. Let's see. Where is he? Josh Allen. He's going to Washington State. Okay. Not crazy or anything like that, but I'll do that. I'll take that. I think he was the last one, right? I don't remember if there was anyone further down. I doubt it, but, okay. So, some crazy picks there. Let's hope they stop recruiting Joe Burrow because I don't want Joe Burrow. We have Shane Falco, so Burrow ain't going to play. I mean, he's going to sit. I'm going to make sure he sits. But this one will be a crazy one. I'm interested to see where Rosen will go. And Kyler and Lamar. Those ones are kind of crazy. I'm curious if Kyler will end up going to Oklahoma. I mean, we already got Drew Lock, so it'll be kind of crazy. So we'll see what happens. All right, so looks like Braxton broke his previous record that he broke last year, so he's just making it more difficult for us to break a record here. Passing touchdowns, broke it again this year. I mean, he went off this year. Career 86, yeah, I don't see us breaking that one. That one might take a while if we're not playing. I'm possibly gonna just start. I'm possibly just gonna start Falco, just so we can get him guaranteed to play. I know he hasn't played the last 2 seasons, so I'm hoping we can get him to start this year. Let's check the coaching carousel. Stanford's getting a new coach. Yeah, we're not going to Stanford, so yeah. Thanks for the offer, but we're not going. And our OC might go to Kansas State. So yeah. Yeah, no, don't really want to. Bill Snyder. Oh, he's retiring. That's why he's not there. Bill Snyder's retiring at the age of 69. Wow. 3-9. 3-9. They somehow nabbed Sam Darnold. Okay. Sure. Whatever. But, yeah. Well, I think the next one is the players leaving, and then we'll go to recruit, go to signing day and see if all the players sign, and then we'll go from there, and then hopefully it's season. Okay, so, remember last year when we had nothing but people who were in 2nd, 4th, 6th, 7th round? We don't have anyone out of the top 2nd round here. I mean, Braxton Miller is going to be a 1st round. Ryan Shazier is going to be a 1st round. Bradley Roby, our tight ends, and then our corner here is going to be a 2nd round pick. So, I mean, you cannot go wrong with that. That looks pretty sweet. I mean, pretty much everybody who... And then Rod Smith, Stu... Oh, wow, he went down. He was a 99, I think he was. But, yeah, we got a couple of 1st round here picks here. And we might see him in the NFL if we can make it and have ourselves a good year. But, yeah, definitely a better year for sure. Hopefully we can keep this streak going and our team wins another national title, and these guys weren't the reason why we won the title. Okay, so it looks like this one's a little bit better. Everyone actually signed. And Nevada signed Josh Rosen. What? They weren't even in contention that we saw. Like, I don't know if you guys saw it, but I definitely did not see him going to Nevada. That's... Wow, that one's a nuts one. But Daniel Jones is going to Georgia, which we were number 2 to almost get him. Jesus, I'm glad we didn't. Going to Michigan, okay. I know he might cost he might kick our asses next couple years, but look, it's a Falco career sim, not a Joe Burrow. Maybe we'll do a Joe Burrow if you guys want to, but I'll have to figure out how that. But we already know he's going there. Darnold, we already knew. Kyler ended up going to Oklahoma. Texas even worked their way back up there. Okay. Lamar's going to Florida. Okay. I think Driscoll is gone, so he might be the starter there. Who else is there? Okay, we knew he was going there. I think that was it. I feel like there was a lot more than that. Not sure why. Maybe it just feels like it was a lot more players, but they're all just up here, so... But yeah, some big... This one's the most shockest. Wow, that was not... Most shockest? What the hell? Who the heck's... I don't... Most shock... God, I'm sorry. That was just awful English, I guess, or phrasing. I'm not sure, but this one just shocked me. I mean, the fact that he went to Nevada, like... Was Nevada even anywhere near this? How did they end up pulling that out? I don't... All those teams surprised me. Colorado State, Kansas. They all kind of surprised me there. I don't really understand it, but okay. Whatever. That's cool. To you, boo. Whatever works for you. Yeah, we'll get to the next season and see what happens there. Alright, so here we are, back for the season. Finally, Falco can probably start playing in his junior year. Only took 2 years to finally get there, but we got there. So, for this draft class, we got our recruiting class, I should say. We got Justin Herbert, number 1. We got Shea Patterson. We got Jordan Love is number 3. That's surprising. We got Ian Book, who might be going back to where he actually went. Jalen Hurts. I gave him longer hair because he had it when he came out. I'm kind of matching them up with what they looked like when they came out. Of the recruiting class. Gosh, cannot talk. Got Dwayne Haskins, who, as long as you don't come to Ohio State, I'm fine. I don't care. Let's see, who else? I know there was more. Or maybe there wasn't. Maybe that was it. Was that it? Jeez, it feels like when I make them, it feels like there's so many more. It just feels like it's taking forever to make it. And I guess really it just isn't as many as I think it is. But, yeah, Justin Herbert's number 1, which makes sense. I mean, would you take any of these other... Maybe Jalen? Jalen isn't terrible. I wouldn't say he's Herbert good, but he's not terrible. I mean, he's definitely maybe a little bit better than this guy, but, you know, maybe now that he's with the Steelers, he'll get a chance to start, be under some, you know, maybe being under them will help him fix his career and probably mature him up a little bit. But we'll see what happens there. But yeah, it looks like he's actually the worst of the group right now. Yeah, Dwayne's the bottom of the barrel there. It looks like these are all... I think this is a first where all the quarterbacks that I made are all the top... What is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6. 6 quarterbacks. All of them are right there. So that's pretty crazy. But yeah, this is the year. This is the year that Falco is starting. He is going to be the starting QB. Cardell Jones, I'm sorry, but you're not starting. It is Shane Falco's time. So let's make sure that he is starting. Okay, he is starting. Cardell is 95, so, I mean, it's not like he is god-awful or anything like that, but yeah. Shane Falco is number 1, and he is a junior, so we need some good stuff from him. This has got to be his year. I kind of don't want him to be a one and done, but if he is cool, great send-off to, I guess, a boring career. Yeah, I guess I just wasn't expecting Ohio State to have this many decent players on their team who would be starting. I really was hoping Braxton would have left his junior year, which would have been a lot easier, but, you know, what can you do? But we still got Zeke here, who was just going to kill it for us here. I haven't even looked at Bosa or anything. I mean, what's Bosa been doing? Anything with him? Wow. Is he playing at all? Like, what the heck? Is he starting? What the heck? What is up with that? Why does he have, like, nothing? He has 10 tackles. I'm sorry, but I'm having Joey start. I really don't understand why Bosa is not starting. I'll have you start over here, Spence, but what the heck? Okay, Joey, I guess this is your year to break out. I really have no idea what the heck that was all about. That was really weird. I'm just kind of checking and seeing what we've got here as everybody else. But okay. So the who do we have as receivers? Decent. Nothing too crazy or anything like that. But let's see how this season goes. And yeah, it'll be great to see what Falco can do now being the starter of this team. Hopefully he can lead us to somewhere. Have a good season. Possibly leave to go to the pros. But I'm not really sure. That would kind of suck because then his whole college career was a complete waste. And we just wasted a whole first video. So, let's hope not. Let's hope that isn't. But we'll see what happens at the end of the year. Okay, so... Okay, it's working. Alright. Alright, so we're back. And unfortunately, we are 10-2. It did not go the way that we wanted it. Who did we lose to? Because we just finished 2 seasons where we killed it, and now all of a sudden we cannot clearly win a game. Number 1, Virginia Tech. Okay. Didn't get our butts kicked, but we lost by 10. And then Wisconsin. Who was it that went to Bowling Green? I forget. Somebody went to Bowling Green. I'm curious now. Who was it? Will Greer. That's who it was. He didn't get any playing time, but pretty much beat up everybody else. But for some reason, we lost to Wisconsin, who ended up going 8-4, which, looking back at it, looks terrible now. But let's see what our boy did. Stats, there we go. Let's see what the season stats are looking like. I mean, I'll take those numbers. Those aren't bad. 253 completions, almost 3,500 yards, 37 touchdowns, 13 picks, which isn't great, but what do you expect from a guy who's starting his first season? Sacked 20 times. Good lord. Zeke managed to get himself 1,000 yards. We almost got ourselves 500 yards, which isn't bad. 3 touchdowns, too. It looks like Zeke did all the carrying today. Sure, he didn't get it. Probably could have done better if we just gave him the ball the entire time. But not bad for him. I'll take the... Oh, wait. I want to go back and check Joey and see what he did. Because I want to see if changing him to being a starter helped at all. Helped a little bit. Didn't help a lot. I mean, 40 I mean, granted, 62 tackles was the most on the team, so it wasn't terrible, but only 1.5 sacks, which is kind of embarrassing. St. Spencer is a senior. He's going to be leaving anyway, but Bosa really dropped the ball. I don't really know what's going on with that. I mean, he looks terrible. 1.5 sacks like that. Granted, nobody, I don't think, really did anything better. Yeah, I mean, but not even top 5 on sacks, so nothing great. Finished 11th in yards, so that's not terrible. And wow, there was a lot of people who ended up having better seasons than Zeke. I really thought Zeke had a great season there, but apparently I was wrong. Let's see who was in Heisman. I don't think... Jesus, Johnny, do you want to give somebody else a chance? Oh, Mitch. Bears fans would probably be happy to see that, but that's probably the Mitch they'd want to get. Brett Huntley probably could have done some. I don't know who that is. I don't think that's a real person. Greg Ward. I don't know if that's real. And Johnny just needs to go. Like, we just need you to leave, bro. Kind of tired of you winning the Heisman every freaking time. Are we in any of these? Nope. Nope. Oh, look, Dak Prescott. That'll be cool to see him. Let's see. Oh, Baker. I think Baker... Oh, yeah, he's at Texas Tech because that's where he was originally as a freshman. He didn't transfer yet. Are we even in this one? Jesus, we're not even in this one. We really didn't do super great. Cody Kessler, that's who it was on USC. Brandon Allen, Tyrone's. I'm not sure who that is. The name sounds familiar, but I can't think of who it is, though. But Yeah, did nothing. So, well, let's see if we can win the Big Ten. Hopefully we can. See what happens, go from there, and yeah. Hopefully we can win another Big Ten title here and not drop the ball again like we did the first year. But we're not going to talk about that first year. Alright, so Falco's first game, being a starter, and we're in the Big Ten game. I don't like our chances. I know we beat up Michigan State last year, but geez, Penn State was close with a 10-2. But if they probably didn't lose, I mean, who knows? I mean, we did beat them, so I wasn't too worried about us having to deal with them. Geez, Minnesota didn't get a win in the conference at all. Geez, that side of the conference did not. I mean, 3 losses. Shoot, if you didn't lose 3, you probably could get in there, but I'm nervous on what Falco will do. We have no idea how he'll do. I mean, I got nothing. I guess we're going to find out what he's really made of, if he can win the Big Ten for us, or if he's going to cost us the big game, which I am really hoping he does not do, but we're going to, I don't know. I'm so nervous. Okay. Okay, so this game got out of hand really quick. Considering we were up, what was it? I think we were up by 21 or 28. I mean, they were not scoring at all. I think the whole I think the whole third quarter, they didn't even see the ball. I mean, they didn't even sniff the end zone, I don't believe. I think they missed the end zone the entire fourth quarter. They got shut out. And now they're only down by 2. Granted, I think, 14 points still down? But, oh, that was an ugly pass. But, I mean, still, I don't know what really happened. We just stopped scoring all of a sudden, and then they made a comeback. I mean, as long as we can hold them here, because, a minute 28, I know it's only a minute and 28, but that doesn't... I think that was Bosa. Yep, that was Bosa. Look at him get a sack finally. 13 tackles and 2 sacks. He had more sacks in just this one game than he did in his entire season. Where was this performance beforehand? Why did it take you until now to finally do that? Like, we probably could have used that in the 2 games we lost, man. But, yeah, as I was saying, we just stopped producing. Oh, my God, I hate to admit it, but that was a nice... Oh. Like I said, can't believe he caught that. Like, I don't know what happened. We have literally just given up here. We need to get a stop. We can't let them score. I know what the... Okay, now we're just letting them go down the field and score at this point. We haven't had any luck when we had to actually watch the games. We probably have had the worst luck. We're 0-2 watching the games now. And I would like to not go 0-3. Thank God. Jesus, he threw that guy down violently. But, thank God you did something, bro. Like... I don't know what I would have done if we didn't get that. That was very violent and mean. He really threw that guy down. Alright. Falco got himself his first win. I will take that. We really started dropping the ball there. Didn't do nothing for a while there. It was just terrible. We went scoreless for who knows how long. I'm just flabbergasted that we gave up that many points to almost... they came... What was it? I think... They came really close to tying it up, I believe. I think in the third quarter, or the fourth quarter, I believe they came really close to tying it, but I don't know what obviously happened, but we can put this in the books. Falco won his first official Big Ten title. wasn't the greatest. I mean, we gave up enough points to where it looked like we were actually going to blow them out at one point. It was, what was it? I think 14 or 21 they had, and it like we just kept scoring and scoring. I really thought we were going to blow them out of the water, and it was going to be a one-sided game, but it didn't turn out that way. But did he not have a touchdown? Or did he not, did he not throw a touchdown? I think that doesn't make sense. Oh, 6 total touchdowns. Okay, never mind. So he had to have thrown a touchdown. But, I mean, almost 700 yards passing? Yeah, I would assume you had a pretty good game there. But that's only one trophy right now. We are number 4. I don't know who is in the top ranks. Obviously, we know Virginia Tech. Let me check real quick. So Virginia Tech, UCLA, and Houston. I believe, yeah, they both have games. So if Houston's done, so they're not going to play anymore, so we could possibly hop them and skip them and move up. But as long as one of these guys lose, preferably Virginia Tech would be great. Because I don't see Clemson jumping up 14, 13 spots to take number 1 or 2. Oregon, I'm not sure, but I mean, they are right there, so who knows? So maybe either one. I guess I'll take either one if they can lose. If we could take either one, then we can get into the national title and possibly get our second title. We will find out here in a second. I am very, very curious. I'm nervous. I'm also curious on what Falco's going to do. If he's going to not retire, but if he's going to just leave and go right to the NFL and be a one and done. Which would kind of suck. I mean, I kind of want him to come back for his senior season. Because it would kind of feel like a complete waste that we just wasted his first 2 seasons in college and he did nothing. And then junior year, he's just gone. I mean, probably be better for all of us if he did go. Because then we didn't have to be in college anymore. But at the same time, then we got to move to the NFL, which I'm not looking forward to because I don't know if one season's going to be enough to... I don't know if it's... I mean, I'm debating if I want to have him go. I might forgo his senior season, and Manziel won another freaking Heisman. Okay, so we didn't get... We got the Rose Bowl this year. But Zeke won Best Running Back of the award. And that was it. Alright. That was... another lackluster trophy season for us. That's kind of disappointing. I really want to check Manziel, because what does he have? 3 at this point now? Yeah, that dude won 3 freaking Heismans in a row. What the hell? I guess we'll be doing a Johnny one next one, seeing if he can do the exact same things. Like, Jesus, 3? Do you want to give anybody another chance at that award? Thank God you're leaving. It's been nice watching you get the same award over and over and over. Be nice to watch you leave finally. But, yeah, no, I wanted to see who was actually number 1. Okay, so UCLA won, so that means Virginia Tech had to have lost. Yeah, and then Houston, so they did give it to Houston to move up. That's bold. Jeez, I got blown out by Clemson by 20 points. Jeez. But I guess we didn't get enough points to move up to go to second, so we will not be playing in our second consecutive national title. Which, that's one thing we got over Johnny Manziel, is he isn't really playing in national title games. At least we're playing in big games, but we'll see what we do against Notre Dame. I'm not 100% confident, but I think we might have it, so we'll find out. Oh, okay. So we're at the Rose Bowl. I'm not too thrilled about it, considering we should have been number 2 and should be playing in the national title game, but I guess we're just going to have to beat the heck up on the Fighting Irish and show them why we should have been in the national title game, winning another title. But we'll see if Falco can actually win the big game. He's already proven that he can win the Big Ten title, which I'm very proud of. I'm hoping we don't choke in a way. I mean, we kind of almost blew the game in the last game, in the Big Ten game. So I'm hoping we don't do that in this game. I'm hoping we can sort our stuff out and make sure we come out with a win and don't blow it. But we'll find out here. I'm a little nervous, but at the same time excited. So we'll find out what actually happens. So this is me doing it afterwards, working on the editing and shit. I have no idea what happened and why nothing was working. I don't know if I didn't realize I didn't turn the mic back on or didn't realize that the mic was still going and I was still recording. I honestly have no idea what happened. So I have to re-record all of this. So I have no idea why nothing recorded for the mic. I really have no idea. So this is all afterwards, so this is not, if it sounds different, it's probably just because I had to redo it, because it was all dead space from, I think, like 45 minutes into it, and then the rest of the video was just silent. So I have no freaking idea why it was like that at all. So yeah, I'm sorry. And then, also, I apologize for all the dang random noises that were going on in here. I didn't realize that there was the vibrating noise, there was the dogs barking in the background. Like, it was all totally screwed up. So, if you want to know if I do it completely raw and not in a freaking specialized room or anything, there you go. I don't. So, yeah. So I'm sure I missed a lot of the action that's going on here right now. Mainly just because I needed to re-record all of this. And apologize for all the dog barking and dog noises that you hear. I didn't realize that they were in there. I mean, if it's a bother to you guys, let me know. If it's not, I won't worry about it too much. But, yeah, I'm trying to remember anything from this game. I think at one point we were losing, but I'm not 100% sure. I believe we were down at one point in the fourth quarter, and that they needed to, I think we needed to get a score. Or I'm trying to remember, and I can't because I recorded it a while back, so now I don't remember what happened. I know it was a close game. I know we had to make a comeback to do it. I just don't remember if we were down 21 or 14 at that point to make the comeback to take the lead. But I can guarantee you I was 100% a nervous freaking wreck. That there was no way I didn't think we weren't gonna. And, you know, there was also that interception right there, so we don't have to worry about losing now. Sorry, I don't know what that was, but that was a sweet pick, and it was by the same guy, Powell, again. That dude was a beast. That was 2 games he saved us, because he also saved us in the Big Ten title game, too, by getting the final interception where he violently threw that fucking dude down. I mean, he just said, get the hell out of my way. Who am I trying to think? He Derrick Henry'd that guy. He Derrick Henry'd the Josh Norman player, pretty much. That is what he did, with the disrespect. But yeah, Powell saved us in the last minute with both of those interceptions at the end of the game to give Shane a bowl win and a Big Ten win. So, you can't go wrong with that. As nervous as I was going into this game, and I wasn't sure just because it seems like we kind of go up and down and stuff. So, unfortunately, we finished in the season with 2 losses, but at least we won our last 2 final games, which is more important than anything. That's all that mattered. We didn't get into the national title game, which sucked. But hey, I'll be happy with ending the season on a high note. You know, you can't go wrong losing on a high note. You know, you got to take that win. But with Shane throwing for almost 400 okay, let me try that again. Throwing for 436 yards, and I don't remember how many total touchdowns because I was so frustrated that I couldn't get 400 out. But, yeah. So, I don't remember my process here, or where I was going, or what I was thinking, because I don't know why I wasn't recording. So, I will apologize for not having any idea what's going on here, because I really don't know what I was thinking. So sorry. I mean, if you turn it off at this point, I really wouldn't blame you. I don't think we're doing much of anything else after this. I think it's just checking everything, seeing if he's leaving or not. I don't know if he's leaving. I don't really know. I'm not just screwing around with you. I don't remember if he's a one and done, but yeah, I really am just kind of aggravated at myself that I just didn't record, and I didn't want to have all dead space after all this, you know, because I don't remember what else is here, and I don't want to just chop it all up and then go to recording after that. So I'm hoping, you know, I can remember and figure out what the heck happened. But I do remember him breaking some records here. So he did break the passing. I think he also broke the touchdown. I don't remember, but we got receivers breaking touchdowns, which obviously with Shane as your quarterback, everyone's going to be breaking records here, you know? How can you go wrong with Shane as your quarterback? But yeah, I apologize for that. But we did go to the coaching, and oh yeah, I remember Les Miles getting fired with a 5-7 record, which really blew my mind because, oh no, they didn't get Mason Rudolph. I forgot. He didn't go. I still have no idea where he ended up going. I couldn't find him, and I wasn't going to look for all those teams. And then Mike Gundy got fired at 5-7. That's surprising considering he's still coaching Oklahoma State right now. So that's kind of crazy. Les Miles, that we're not going to talk about that guy's off-field, on-field issues or anything like that. But, yeah, I'm not going to lie. This career really went a lot different than I thought. I thought Alabama was going to be running through everybody with all their overalls being 90 and all that because they had so much pro talent. But yeah, Alabama's been kind of a disappointment the last 2 seasons, going 8-4. So it's been a shock. So I'm kind of curious to see if he does come back for another season. Maybe we can win a national title game in the next one. Final moments though here. Let's see. Corner. No, he's coming back. Okay. So hopefully he can win himself a national title by himself and not just say he was there behind Braxton Miller to win one, because I feel like that would seal his deal to maybe possibly be a number 1 pick, first round pick, possibly. I'll even say if he wins a national title and has a great season, possibly first, second rounder. But we got to win the national title here. So I'm going to end it off of here because there's only a few more seconds left. And I apologize for the whole dogs barking and all the other rants.